Welcome to the grand opening of the Brindiamo Penthouse. My name is Sam Lacy. I am the Executive Director of the Bourbon Capital Alliance, a non-profit that serves to build the comprehensive bourbon experience here in Bardstown, Nelson County. I wish to sincerely thank my board members tonight, most of whom are here. I've appreciated your guidance throughout this process. Secondly, I'd like to thank the board of the Kentucky Bourbon Festival for seeing the possibilities that exist with this partnership. I'd like to thank the board of historic Spalding Hall for allowing this work to happen up here on the third floor. I sincerely hope that you are happy with what we've done to this incredible building. It was a year ago that we gathered on the lawn of historic Spalding Hall during National Bourbon Day 2022 and announced a $100,000 sponsorship from the Brindiamo Group out of Nashville, Tennessee. Shortly after that, that sponsorship amount grew to $150,000, and we used every single dollar up here to make this happen. Look where we are a year later. So this space is a partnership between the Bourbon Capital Alliance and the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. I'd like to acknowledge Randy Prossi, President and COO of the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, and Stacy Pritchard, VP of Distillery Relations, for their partnership in this project. Also, I wish to thank David Mandell. David is chair of the Kentucky Bourbon Festival Board. He is currently abroad with his family, but we did get David on video, and he wants to express his sincere wishes here for the grand opening.
And we are now here celebrating the founding and the opening of the Brindiamo Penthouse here in the bourbon capital of the world. I very much want to start by thanking Jeff Hopmayer, the principal, the founder of the Brindiamo Group, who has done so much for this community and for this industry. Jeff, thank you. Thank you for the gift and for the support here and allowing us and helping us bring this to life. The Brindiamo Penthouse will serve not only as the home for the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, for the Bourbon Guild, but it will also be a place that brings together bourbon lovers from all over the country here in Bardstown.
This space is a co-branded space between Bourbon Festival and the Bourbon Capital Alliance, and I cannot wait to see what you all do with this in September. So I want to talk about this project, and there are so many people to thank, so please bear with me. This was an incredible team effort. I want to start by thanking Joseph and Joseph. So we have Eric here, Eric Hulsman, Shelly Malicki. So Eric and Shelly, I mean, honestly, you all made this easy. You put renderings together. I was here with Eric when he brought his camera and all this high-tech stuff in here and filmed space and got the measurements. And then several weeks later, we got renderings back and we're like, that's what we want. Let's do that. And so by that point, it was about putting the proper team in place and making it happen. So thank you all. You set the groundwork for this. How incredible is that bar in this bourbon locker?
Oh.
I'm blown away. Anytime we flip those lights on, all the credit for that goes to Joseph and Joseph for the vision. And secondly, Rustic Nail and Company out of Bowling Green for making that happen. So they are closely tied in with one of our partner distilleries, Log Still. I see Wally. They've done everything out there at Log Still, and those guys are amazing. So, I mean, to be quite honest, I put them behind the 8 ball with timing, and they got it done, they got it here, and installed with time to spare. So that is a feature piece throughout Bardstown now. And I need to thank, and I want to thank our sustaining partners, our 9 distilleries, and Visit Bardstown. Your financial support of our organization over the past 2 years has allowed us to achieve things to the benefit of Bardstown, the one and true bourbon capital of the world. Our 9 partner distilleries, in no particular order, okay? Old Steelhouse Distillery, Lux Row Distillers, Bardstown Bourbon Company, Preservation Distillery, Barton 1792, Log Still Distillery, Heaven Hill Bourbon Experience, Maker's Mark Distillery, and James B. Beam Distilling Company. I mean, when you roll those off the tongue, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
That's what makes up our organization. And they work tirelessly, they partner together. It makes what we're doing here possible. And I want to reiterate that. It's the partnership between our distilleries. The Bardstown Collection is a prime example. That's what allows us to do things here in Bardstown that set us apart. So thank you to you all. Finally, thank you from the bottom of my heart to Jeff Hopmayer, the Brindiamo Group. Your generous donation allowed all of this to come to life. I hope you are as pleased with it as I am and as we are. That day last year set this all in motion, and truly, truly appreciate your partnership. I hope that there is more to come.
Hear, hear.
Hear, 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 hear. So, with that being said, I'd like to invite Jeff Hopmayer, founder of the Brindiamo Group, up to say a few words. After Jeff concludes, we are going to cut the ribbon officially on the Brindiamo Penthouse.
Look, I couldn't be here without Kim Houston and without Sam. So they have done so much to really put this together. And as you know, Sam was tearing up and everything. It's all about community in this county, right? Being part of it and doing good things for good reasons. And that's why we stepped in to do this. And we're proud of what the space has become, and we want it to be the Rolls Royce of all of Bardstown for everybody to use and come up and do all the things that Sam has planned for it to use. And unbeknownst to Sam or anybody, actually, Stacy, you said what? You need a kitchen?
Yes.
Right, so I will give the first $50,000 to the kitchen. Hopefully from everybody else in the room. But enough said, I'm not going to stay up here forever, so thanks for coming, and we're glad this space is done. 1, 2, 3.